Take a look at shares of software design developer Figma soaring. And when I say soaring, that's probably an understatement in their public debut yesterday. The company pricing its IPO $33 a share. That was originally open for trading yesterday at $85, then closed at more than $115. At that point, Figma's market cap was close to $70 billion. You remember, and we've talked about it, Adobe agreed to buy that company back in 2022 for $20 billion. But that deal had fallen apart over concerns from British competition regulators. And we spoke to Figma CEO Dylan Field pre-market yesterday before all of the craziness began. And here's what he had to say about possible M&A activity of what they may do next.
Expect us to take big swings. Maybe that's on AI. Right. Maybe that's with M&A at scale. And I thought it was really important for people to know that. I still do. Because obviously M&A, if it's done well, is often misunderstood. It can create volatility. And, we don't have a plan for that right now. We're always looking.
Right. Shares of Figma right now, pre-market, $129. Two pieces. He did have a comment, I wish we had shown it, where he talks about the idea of you don't want to look at the stock price for one day because it could be a drunk elephant. That was his comment in the morning. I don't know if he looked. I don't know if you think this is a drunk. I don't know if this is a drunk elephant or not. We'll see. The other thing is we mentioned his compensation package yesterday, which is very Elon Musk-like with these market cap targets. Well, guess what? He already blew through some of them.
Well, he only had to get to $60, right?
For the first tranche.
Days.
Has to be there for 60 days, but then there's other parts where they have to be for years. So, and then he has to hold. So, we'll see. But it is quite something. The other question, of course. And Bill Gurley talking about this on X last night. How much money did Figma just leave on the table? How mispriced was this? If you're Dylan on a morning like today or at the end of last night, beyond going out and hopefully having a cocktail, are you saying to yourself, I'm having a cocktail because I'm excited and I'm celebrating? Or am I having a cocktail because these Wall Street bankers screwed this up so badly in terms of the supply and demand of my shares and how they were priced? Right. And that's still always the question.
Because the company didn't get the money it could have had.
I mean, it's just,
were they selling shareholders, or was it just for general corporate purposes? Were they selling shareholders?
No, most of this cash that was going to be raised was actually to pay taxes, weirdly enough. It was not like a huge big cash.
In the past, we've always, and we've been, a lot of times been wrong, to say that when you see a certain number of shares trade at a level like that based on demand for people that can't get in, it's a mistake to multiply the total number of outstanding shares by that price and think that suddenly...
It was 40 times over.
Right. But you can't monetize suddenly that if everybody wanted to sell and take their... What's the market cap now? If everyone wanted to do that, that money probably doesn't exist. But every time... We said that about Google when it opened at like 80, and it's up probably 100 times.
Right.
So I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I don't understand. I haven't heard the term drunken elephant before. Is that like a drunken Republican or what?
Drunk giant.
Just a great big...
We'll have to go. You know what? In the 7 o'clock, we will grab the Dylan Fields video as he references the drunken elephant.
I don't know if I would right now take it to the bank. And it also sort of... your bigger question about M&A and IPOs and sentiment and everything else.
Well, I'll tell you,
that's frothy, isn't it?
The number of people yesterday who I was on the phone with who said, bankers who were just watching this in awe with their mouth agape and saying there was a whole bunch of companies that wanted to come public who are now saying we need to do this immediately. Like the window is open, let's go.
And by the way, you can't blame the bankers too much.
No,
I mean, maybe.
I think it's a great...
What if it fell apart?
I think I'd rather have you do it that way and set a basal level for where that thing opened. And suddenly everybody's thinking about it not as a $20 billion company anymore. Right. So when you conjure up all that demand and it's like the guy at the Velvet Rope at some stupid club down in Soho. And you get in there, no one's in there. There's a big, huge line.
As if you ever made a pass.
That's happened 30 years ago, and nothing ever happened. I had no success. I don't know why I was waiting in line. I should have never waited in line. But it is, wow, that was something. I thought there was
something to behold. I have to say, I was watching.
I remember. And I still have no idea what WTF that. I mean, I was listening to him. And I wanted to understand really bad, and I stopped listening because I don't see how they can possibly design a rollout of some idea that a person has. I don't know why they need thousands of employees. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what kind of idea they're talking about. I don't know how it could be, that skill could be worth $50 billion or whatever it is. Can you explain it to me?
It's 58.
How does it, what do they do and why could it be, and how can someone 25 years old have figured this out?
He's 33.
Okay.
It's effectively a design.
Okay. I was listening.
It's a piece of design software.
Tried to understand.
You and I, let's say we wanted to like build an app. And
why don't we?
Beautiful. We could.
Then let's.
With this software, we could go do it. Today, you could do it with a prompt. You don't even actually have to even. So 4 months ago, professional designers used this software, and they would move things around. And if they were making an ad or a design on the, by the way, Netflix uses it in terms of like the way the Netflix screen looks, all of that, they would be doing that. Today, you don't even need to do that. Joe, you and I could just, and Becky, we could just type in what we think the screen should look like.
Design me a screen.
Basically.
Is that ability? So that seems, again, what's the underlying product or service that we're selling in the? Is just the ability to do that worth all this money?
Well, what they have is it's an enterprise business where effectively the top Fortune 500 companies, everybody uses this software.
They do. They do. For advertising.
Well, not just for advertising, for anything that's design related.
To design something. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm trying.
I'm thinking about the jobs that are on the line. Who gets laid off as a result of this stuff because it's so good now?